Alright guys, welcome back to my mechanic, Kelly here. We have an '09 Civic with an AC problem. It's an electrical problem. The plumbing was serviced about a week ago. Compressor was not engaging, so we know it's an electrical problem. Okay, we're going to show you a little bit of theory, and then after that we're going to get down to it and show you what's going on there. Okay, so stick around and enjoy. All right. All right, guys, here we go. This is a wiring diagram for the air conditioning system on this '09 Civic. The compressor is not engaging, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of basic testing. As you can see, the diagram is not very complicated. It's no big deal. It's just a couple of pages. You know, there's page 1, page 2 right here. We're going to focus on this page here because this is where the compressor clutch is at and where the relay for it is at. Okay, here's the compressor itself, and this is the electromagnet here. For the clutch. And since we don't have no power here, the compressor's not engaging, we have no power here, we're going to backtrack here and we're going to test at this point right there. Okay, see what we get out of it and stuff. Pretty much this is in the power distribution center here. Okay, so it's very easy to get to, very accessible, no big deal and stuff. So and this is a standard box relay. Pretty much they look different nowadays from the original design, but the pin configuration is still the same. There's other types of relays, but this one actually hasn't changed for at least half a century. Okay, so very simple. One thing that I do have to mention is that probing and jumping the incorrect pins, you can cause damage to the PCM, which is what controls the relay. Okay, so you have to be aware. If you're not sure, do more research or get somebody to help you, or something like that. Don't risk burning your PCM out and then you got a bigger expense now. Okay, but pretty much the way the relay works is this is the electromagnets right here. This is the sign for electromagnet here for a coil. Power, ground. That's it. Energizes it, closes the contacts, and allows power to come through. Okay, so we're going to see what we can see here, make sure we have power here and power here, and also we're going to make sure that we have the driver, which would be a ground, and see if it's allowing the power to come through, or if we make sure there's continuity here, because this when it comes out over here, it's actually going to ground. So if you remove the relay, you should be able to see ground right at this pin here, okay, which would be there, actually. All right, so stick around and we'll get to testing right now, all right? Alright guys, here we go. '09 Civic. AC system was just recharged, it's not working. Don't know if it was low, but it was recharged. You can see compressor's not engaging. Okay. The fan's on though, you can see that, you can hear it. See it there? You can hear it. But getting none out of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. We're gonna start off at the relay. This is the relay right here. This is the fan relay, compressor relay, fan relay. Okay. Go ahead and remove it. You gotta be careful with these pliers. Okay, that's what these are for relay. Still have to be careful though. It will put a hole through the plastic. Okay. There you go. It's off. Simple, 4 pins. There you go. Alright, put it over here for now. Simplest thing would be to do just put a jumper, okay? Put a jumper between the pins. That would be these two, okay? These two are for the transfer, and these two are for the electromagnet, okay? But what we're going to do, we have our ET120. We're going to go ahead and test it. There you go. Okay, it's got power, it's hooked up. When you go ahead and test it, here you are. See, there's power on one side of for the coil, the electromagnet, windings, and ground. So it's being energized. Okay, there you go. Power, ground, being energized. Now for the power transfer side, that's obviously going towards the compressor, and this is the feed for it here. Okay, as you can see, feed. well, and power and ground. So everything seems to be there. Okay, now what we can actually do now, we're gonna do, is we can actually jump it. I would recommend you use a device that's circuit protected with a fuse, but I've been doing this so long that, listen, you know, I'm just gonna see if it starts up, okay? And it will. There you go, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Okay. Now, another thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and change the relay. Here, we're gonna borrow this relay for a second. This one's the one for the fan. You'll hear it turn off when I pull it off. There you go. Turn off, hear it? And moving that. Well, that was one of the fans, okay? The other one's still on. Now, we're gonna go ahead and put it on this slot here for the AC. Hear it? As soon as I put it on there, immediately starts working. And as you can see, compressor spinning now. Alright? There you go. Problem solved. Very simple. So it's just the relay, okay? Here. And that's it. So what now we're gonna do, we're gonna put that relay back where it was. Okay? You gotta be careful with it because it will, these pliers will put a hole through that plastic, okay? So you have to be careful. See how it scarred it a little? See that? Be careful. I mean, the relay is not very expensive, but still, don't see that? There you go. So we'll just put it back to where it was. You'll hear the fan turn on again. See? There it goes. That fan's on again. That's the condenser fan, and this one is the one for the radiator. It's going through both, but they call it one or the other. Oh, it's done, huh? All right. Well, as you guys can see, it's not very hard. It's only a few wires, and you know, like I've always said, 3 wires, 2 wires. This is only 4. Okay. Once you understand how the system works, it's not that bad. It's very simple. You just have to know the do's and don'ts, okay? Because you can damage something. Yeah, you can really seriously damage something if you don't know the pinouts, okay? So if you're not sure, look at wiring diagrams, consult someone that knows and is experienced, but otherwise than that, it's very, very simple. Yes, you saw. Okay, so pretty much concludes our video here from our K-Bar Garage. Kelly, till the next time, okay?